Hello everyone, it's Angela. Welcome back to my channel, and I have a little bit of a tutorial today. I was looking through some old videos and I came across one by Sabrina, I'm not sure how to pronounce her last name, Oreskovic. This is how it looks. Sabrina Oreskovic. And she was making these envelopes here. They have a flip or a flap on the envelope, and then you put something in here. And then the ones that she made it so that the flap tucked under the bottom here. But the only thing is, in her video, she uses a piece of paper 8 inches by 12.5. Now, who's got 12.5-inch paper? You could use a legal size sheet of paper, which is 8.5 by 14, and cut it down, which is one way that I will show you how to do it. Another way is I actually figured out a formula for making it with 12-inch paper instead of 12.5. So here's one that I made with a piece of decorative cardstock. The only thing is that this does not tuck. So, solution to that is I used my tab punch. Automatic tuck. Okay? So I'm going to show you both ways, the same way that Sabrina shows, and then I'm going to show you the way to make it with, because there's 2 different measurements. Okay, so you are going to need a scoreboard for this, and the bigger the scoreboard the better, because we're working with 12-inch paper. So I'm going to use my full-size scoreboard. This is by EK Tools, and I also have the insert for it as well. I really like that. And then we need a piece of paper that measures 8 inches by 12.5. Now, the way that I got that was I took a piece of legal size paper that's 8.5 by 14, cut it to 8 by 12.5. If you have 11 by 17 paper, you can do it with that as well. You would just need to cut it to 8 by 12.5. So that's 2 different paper sizes that you can make this with. Okay, so that's going to be the first one. Okay, so this is what we're going to do here. We are going to score. Okay, so we are going to score. I'm going to use this one. I forgot I had this one. On the 8-inch side, we're going to score at 3 1/4 all the way down, and 6 7/8 all the way down. Then you're going to go to the 12.5 side. You're going to score at 1 inch, and then at 7 inches. Okay, so that's fairly simple. So 8-inch side, 3 1/4, and 6 7/8, which is the little mark right before the 7/8. All right, once you have that done, you're going to have something that looks like this, scored. Okay, where the X's are is where you're going to cut. Okay, so you're going to cut this panel out, you're going to cut this panel out, this panel out, and this little panel out here. Okay, so once you do that, you're going to have, where's the one I didn't glue together? Right here. You're going to have something that looks similar to this. Okay, excuse me 1 second, let me just straighten that up real quick. Okay, so then you'll have something that looks like this. So now what I did was, when I cut this, I just cut it at an angle. You can kind of see here where I took the little bit of an angle out. Okay, So there's a little bit of an angle out here, 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 and here. Okay? And then at the top, I did here and here. I just like the way it folds when I do that. So you have there and there. Okay, and then basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna fold this flap in first, and then this one over top of it. You see how it makes like a little indentation there? That's why I cut it as an angle, so you can pull your stuff out without doing that little half circle thingamabob that a lot of people like to do, and you don't even see it at the bottom. That's just to cut down on bulk. So that's why I do it. I did do one where I took the notch out. I think it was this one. Yeah. So I did do one where I took the notch out. See? So you could do it as also if you'd like, but I don't particularly care for it. So I just cut it on an angle like that to give you your little notch. Okay? So then you're just gonna glue. I just put glue on the side here. And glue that down. And then just, if you want it to go underneath there, you only want to glue the little bit on the bottom here. This way you can tuck it underneath. Okay? So that's one way. The second way is with a 12-inch piece of paper, and that's how I got this one. Okay, so see the bottom flap is a lot smaller, so it doesn't have anything to tuck into. Alright, so we take our 12-inch paper, and the score marks are different on this one, and I forgot to do not very different. So first, what you want to do is cut your paper to 8 inches by 12. Okay, this should already be at 12, but I'm just checking, yes. And then on your 8-inch side, you're going to score the same scores, 3 1/4 and 6 7/8. So that doesn't change. What changes is when you get to the 12-inch side. So now, instead of an inch, we're going to do 1/2 inch. And instead of 7, we're going to do 6 1/2. Okay. That's it for the scoreboard. Now, we're going to take out the same pieces. So just like here, we're going to take out the same pieces. So this piece, this piece, this piece, and this piece. Okay? So that doesn't change either. I'm going to go ahead and show you how I did that. So I just angle cut here. And then I angle cut here. Like that. And I do the same thing here. Cut there. And angle cut there. Okay. And then up here, I do the same thing. I angle cut, and then I cut this flap. And then on this one, I start here, and then I angle cut. Now, the piece that you cut off, oops, I hit you guys, sorry. The piece that gets cut off is the perfect size for the journaling card. So if you just want to cut that straight and put that aside, you can collage on that, and that's going to be your perfect size journaling card. Okay. So then again, you're just going to fold on your score marks. And if it bothers you that this is upside down, you would want to check your paper, but it doesn't bother me because this is right side up here. So that's okay. All right, so then we're just going to put our glue here on this side, on the edge. Press that down. And then we're just going to put glue on the sides and the top here, because you don't want to cover up this angle, because then your paper won't go all the way down. Okay, I just press that down, and then I do one of these just to make sure it's not sticking. And there you have it. Your own flip top envelope using a 12 by 12 piece of paper or a legal size piece of paper. Okay, and then to put the little tab on, all I did was, before I glued this down, well, now I've already glued this down, so I need to see if I can get it up. If not, no, it's gonna rip. Alright, so let's say we already glued this down and we decide we want to put a tab on it. So let me get my tab punch here, and that's another thing you can use this extra paper for as well. If you don't want to use it for a journaling card, you can punch some tabs out with it, which I try to do with all my scraps, if they're the right size. That doesn't fit. Okay, so we got a couple. All right, so let's use this one here. Maybe this one. All right, so then we're just going to glue it down on there like that, and then this will tab underneath there. So we just glue our tab together. Press that together. And then we're just going to put glue on the bottom part up to there. And then we're going to put it on the flat part, like so. Now we have our little closure. Ta-da! Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the two measurements below, and the scoring lines for both, and I'll also link Sabrina's original video, because she goes into a lot more depth than I did on how to make it. So thanks for watching. So these are all the ones that I've made. So I made one out of craft paper, cardstock, some lightweight cardstock. This is 80 pound. I think this is probably 65 pound. And I think I like the 65 pound feel. The 80 pound feel is a little thick to me. This is also 65 pound. I really like that one. And this one as well. This one I haven't glued yet. I like this one. And another thing you can do here is round the corners. I think that would be cute. If we just take the flap and round the corner. Yeah, I like that. That's cute. Okay. And then these are the regular copy weight. I don't like them so much. They're very flimsy. Oh, that reminds me. Another really good thing to make these out of would be if you have those rolls of masking paper. They come in brown and green. Here's a brown one. So you could measure this easily 12.5 or 12 and make them out of this, as long as this is 8 inches wide. Yes. So yep, you can make it out of this. I also have the green one as well, and I also have a pink one. So I will probably make some out of those as well. So let me show you how you would put that in a journal. So I have a journal here that I'm working on. It's an envelope. It's made out of 9 by 12 envelope. Let me just show you real quick. So this is what it's looking like so far. It's not done yet. I just have a few. I have like a double belly band here with some lace. Got some eyelet on the edge. This is a napkin pocket. A double pocket. And then I have an envelope here. That's the center of the signature of the glassine bag here with a journaling card there. A fabric flip. And then the eyelet pocket on the back. So if you were going to put this in one of your journals, there's a couple different ways you can do it. One way would be to take a page and put it over the top of a page like that, and maybe paper clip it on the top or on the side to hold it together. Another way you could do it would be to attach it to the page on 3 sides, leaving the side open to put a journaling card on the side like that. Okay. And then this would flip up, and then you would have your tuck spot there. And you can even leave this blank for journaling if you want it. What else could you do with it? That's pretty basic. And that could work for either side. So like you could do it on this side, or if you had on this page, you could do it on that side. You could also make it a pocket behind here if you wanted. Leave it glue on these 3 sides and leave it open there. So yeah, so there's a lot of possibilities with that, and I really thank you all for watching, and I look forward to the next video. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.